Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2, Aragonian Assassiness, Episode 5. We are still Queen Petronilla, the Glorious, the Satanist, the all-in-all good-time gal. And, yeah, so we gotta finish this little revolt up real quick, stand down our levies, spend a minute replenishing, and then decide on our next target. I was thinking about England last time, I know, but I was also thinking about I need Navarra, if I can get it, if it opens me an opportunity for culture converting to Basque. And that way I can just more quickly implement egalitarian succession. That would be great. Might be a nice thing to do. He is my lover, basically. My fellow Satanist, my Chancellor. I have no need to kill him. But if I caught him, it's because my subordinates caught him. Someone else could know, and that'd be bad. Who should I be trying to murder? Well, we have the Prince of Hungary in our country. He has a strong claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. If I made him... yeah, I mean, I'm not an emperor, though. That's the problem. I need to be an emperor. Empress. And that's not an easy thing to do right now. We're not live. I like that the little text block doesn't block everything. Still see most of the military information as relevant where I have it placed, so that's a positive. I have my little one for Brigandine too. So I'm gonna get to about 6,000. I'm gonna get to quite a few troops because I'm gonna reinforce, and they're gonna drop as they get further along in the siege. I'm trying to seduce this guy. Why? Because I'm trying to seduce this guy. Leave him a note to meet me by the stream. Make a lewd suggestion. He's now my lover, so when I... let's see if we can just flat out recruit him, because that should, if it doesn't, it should accomplish the mission. If that makes sense. I'm losing a little bit of money a month. Okay, well then, I guess I need to convert you to Satan the hard way. Turn his guilty pleasures into vices. And hope my ploy succeeds. And now I have not only more men, but far more men, and no river crossing. I still want to wait. I can get at least another monthly tick in. With my calm support, Prince Bishop Arnaud began to visibly enjoy sentencing people based on, for instance, their appearance or the first sentence of their defense. He'd far preferred this over the tedious process of listening to lengthy explanations. Can I do a feminine voice? I really don't know. I could try, though. Maybe next one. Though my last act of worship has been a while ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I've become a changed woman. A tainted soul is but a small price to pay. So lose honest. Less diplo, but more intrigue. Better at murdering. Fabricating plots, or something. Ooh, yes. Suffer that sweet, sweet attrition, baby. Alright, it's now 7-6, and I gotta act. Even if he takes the siege, I still have to hit him as hard as I can. Prefer he didn't. I'm glad he didn't. That's that. I am pregnant. Excellent. So that's only... Yeah, that's 100%. Force demands. So let's stand down my vassal levies for starters. My hired troops are still up. My retinue is still reinforcing. I suppose I can set them to half reinforcement. That should probably give me a positive balance, which is ideal at this point. I burned through most of my reward money. So that keeps me a standing army of that. Up to 4,000. You guys are really going to be stubborn about giving me enough boats to do this. Very well. You. Just you, please. Oops, well, it helps hit the right button, Frost. All right. I don't always advocate stacking baronies, but considering I can get a third castle at this point, I can get it now, honestly. It's better than having any land just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. So, taking care of that was fine. That's my wife calling, so this might be a good time to pause. Sorry about that. That was an important call. Everything's okay. I'm going to finish this episode out, but this is why I didn't want to record live today. Sometimes I have just a little bit of time, and it's unpredictable, and it's like, oh, we're on our way, and we got to know this and that. And it's like, okay, totally fine. France is fighting France, by the way. This would be a great time to jump on the French, but do I have any good CBs on him? Claim Toulouse. That's a county. Excommunicated ruler. This makes him abdicate to the next in line. So nobody has a good claim on France, do they? Do some claim checks real quick. Is your KOF? Nope, nobody wants to come through, huh? What about old Henry the Cruel, Mr. Plantagenet? Well, hello, what do we got here? For Princess Marie the Unfaithful. Well, that's not a thing. Mumu, I saw something about you. That there were a lot of claimants on you. Young men that I could bring to my lands and drop off counties or other such holdings. One is a sinner. And he has claims to stuff directly. Well, which would be the best leader? It's really just a matter of who's the youngest. Just invite you, just so I can start getting some adjacencies to up in here and finding CBs to eat up Ireland and colonize it. Because, you know, it's 1169, we're Iberian, we're eventually going to think of colonization, right? That's the sort of thing we do. Reconquest, there's Reconquest War. So what can I do with that? I guess I can just offer to join Reconquest. Let me see if there's a thing where I can find out about Reconquests. There is an active Reconquest, so I cannot do that. If I know that, I would have done it already. Wait a minute. Charnasian dies. So the Prince of Hungary acquires it. Okay, that's fine then. Alright, so if we win, do I get land? I don't want to fight your war, I want to fight my war. Wait, so who are you at war with? Nobody. When the time comes, I will join in Berengula's Reconquest War. It's basically like promising to join a holy war. I mean, we've certainly been doing holy wars for a while. We just fought the Crusade. I mean, we're sort of like the expansionist of Christianity, if anything, right now. Yes, we'll do it. Yoink. My dynastic son. I mean, I just have to find a way to get his brothers killed. I'm still weighing the math here. What do I need to get to this? I need 1,000 dark power, and then I'm assuming 2,000. So I can almost level up to this. But since I have a son, I don't need to worry about impregnation. But, absorb life force. That might be it. That might solve 1, 2, 3 problems, whereas Tainted Touch will only solve 1. Okay. That's a determination we can make then. I made a whole video about opportunity cost and opportunities and action economies for Brigandine, and it does sort of apply here. Like, having the opportunity to do much of anything is pretty good. That war fired off quicker than I thought it might. Barcelona, you've got 1,000 troopies. How old is this kid? You should be special interest, by the way. I hope he's like got a martial score of 1. And I can just totally send... It's already 6, not bad. Just send him off into combat repeatedly and watch him just get wrecked. What every loving mother would do. The character's a psychopath, you know? Actually, I'm in the wrong spot. Castellian is the best place for it. I have a second son named Munio. And he will definitely inherit stuff, so... Oh, make my lover a commander? I will make my lover a commander. We're gonna call him Coulson. Because surely he is a legitimate child. Right? I mean, he must be. He's not. She knows he's not. So I have 2 children of my own. These... Others can die, however, I mean, I sort of need to deal with it. I can't just murder them, can I? I don't think I can priesthood them. But anyway, I have to get going. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching, so I can make more of it. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And as always on this channel, La Paz.